and Sister Marissa is going to be reading Ayub, the book of Job, chapter 6, and I'll be having it on my screen too so you guys can see where she's reading. All right, here we go. I'll let Sister Marissa lead us.
Oh, Doug, can you put it up so I can read along with
Yeah, sure. Let me just get it up here. Job 6. Let's go to Brenton's. All right, there we go.
Okay, so you want me to read the whole chapter, or you want me to split it with Sister Shoshana?
Shoshana doesn't have scriptures with her.
Okay.
So you could split it with me though. That's fine.
The whole chapter.
Yeah. So if you want to read, let's see, how many verses there are here? 30. So yeah, you read the first 15, and I'll finish it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So Job answered and said, "Oh, that no one would indeed weigh the wrath that is upon me, and take up my griefs in a balance together. And verily they would be heavier than the sand by the seashore. But as it seems, my words are in vain. For the arrows of Yahuwah are in my body, whose violence drinks up my blood. Whenever I am going to speak, they pierce me. What then? Will the wild ass bray for nothing if he is not seeking food? Or again, will the ox low at the manger when he has a fodder? Shall bread be eaten without salt?" Can you scroll it down? Or again, is there taste in empty words? For my wrath cannot cease, for I perceive my food as the smell of a lion to be loathsome. For oh, that he would grant my desire, and my petition might come, and the master would grant my hope. Let the master begin and wound me, but let him not utterly destroy me. Let the grave be my city, upon the walls of which I have leaped. I will not shrink from it, for I have not denied the holy words of my Yahuwah. For what is my strength that I continue? What is my time that my soul endures? Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh of brass? Where was I? Okay. Or have I not trusted in him, but help is far from me? Mercy has rejected me, and the visitation of the master has disregarded me. My nearest relations have not regarded me. They have passed me by like a falling brook or like a wave.
Yep, nice job, sis. Just the only two things I wanted to correct was wherever it says the Lord, that's actually Yahuwah. I know it's kind of confusing with the lowercase stuff. That's just the translator, the way they wanted to translate it into English, but usually that would be where the tetragrammaton is. And God is usually Elohim or Elohim, usually when it's used as a title. So I just wanted to mention that. I know it's kind of tricky with the English translations, but yeah, that's just if you look at other versions of that verse, it would have all caps. Like certain versions of Septuagint show it with all caps. So yeah, that it's probably Yahuwah there. I just wanted to mention that. Not a big deal. Just wanted to mention that. Yeah. Let me see here. So verse 16 here. All right, here we go. They who used to reverence me meaning lovingly fear. It's not just fear, but reverence is like a respect type of fear or a loving type of fear that people would also have for the Father. Now have come against me like snow or congealed ice. Interesting. When it has melted at the approach of heat, it is not known what it was. Thus I also have been deserted of all, and I am ruined and become an outcast. Behold, the ways of the Temanites ye that mark the paths of the Sabians. They too that trust in cities and riches shall come to shame, but you also have come to me without pity, so that behold my wound, ye are afraid. What, have I made any demand of you, or do I ask for strength from you to deliver me from enemies, or to rescue me from the hand of the mighty ones? And I wonder if this is Gibberim there. I'm kind of interested. Teach ye me, and I will be silent, and if in anything I have erred, tell me. But as it seems, the words of a true man are vain, because I do not ask strength of you, neither will your correction cause me to cease my words, for neither will I endure the sound of your speech. That kind of sounds like the way we're heading into these last days. Even because ye attack the fatherless and insult your friend, but now having looked upon your countenances, I will not lie. Sit down now, and let there not be unrighteousness, and unite again with the righteous. For there is no unrighteousness in my tongue, and does not my throat meditate understanding. So this is Ayub, Job, putting his case forth. He feels like, why is this happening to me? I haven't sinned. I haven't spoke any false word, so on and so forth. And he's just trying to understand why this is happening to him. He's kind of asking Yahuwah, have I done anything to deserve this? Have I sinned against you? So this is what's going on in Job chapter 6. I kind of find it interesting. It talks about the Temanites in verse 19 when the guy that's rebuking him is a Temanite. So I kind of find that interesting. Hold on, I got a message. Yeah, I agree with Sister Marissa. She put in the chat here, just messaging me. She thinks he's venting. Yeah, it seems like he is venting. He's just trying to get stuff off his chest. He's trying to understand. He's basically saying, I'm not one of the wicked. I'm walking in your ways. I'm walking blamelessly. And then he's also talking about the people that have backstabbed him. Humans that have backstabbed him, and how it used to be the opposite, where they would reverence him. So that's kind of what I'm seeing from this chapter. It's a lot of venting from Job. And he feels like Yahuwah's mercy is no longer near him, like Yahuwah has withheld his favor from him. That's kind of what I see here too. In verse 14, mercy has rejected me, and the visitation of Yahuwah has disregarded me. So it's like he feels like abandoned in a way. Felt like, Yahuwah has left me. Yahuwah has left me to sit in my shame in a way. Yeah, we do the same thing sometimes. We kind of get that. I can relate to this, where I just feel like, what's going on? Why have you forsaken me? Even Yahusha on the stake, he said, my Alua, why have you forsaken me? So, even Yahusha, when he became human, he took on that type of personality that we all have, that he took on flesh. So some of the attributes of our, personality, he could actually, level with us and understand with us. Sometimes we feel the Father, is completely leaving us and deserting us when we're at our roughest times. And that's what Ayub feels like right now. He's like, have I not trusted in him, but his help is far from me.
I can totally sympathize with Ayub, Doug, because of the things I'm going through right now. I've felt the same way.
Yeah.
I won't elaborate on my situation, but
yeah, we all get into those situations where we're just like, we feel like nothing's getting better. We keep sinking down lower and lower emotionally and psychologically. We feel like, it's never going to get better. And sometimes we just got to be reminded that,
thanks,
there's
Marissa. Overwhelmed, that is the word.
Yeah, overwhelmed, yeah. And we got to be reminded that, that mourning only lasts for the night, and, like actual mourning and lamenting only lasts for the night. And then, every new day starts with barakas and the Father, giving us more chances to, obey him and serve him. And there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I'm trying to say. There's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. And let's see here. So that was Job chapter 6. I don't think I have anything else I could really elaborate on other than, obviously we see the continued overwhelmness and depression that Job is venting out here. He's actually, again, he's talking about let the grave, let Sheol be my city in verse 10 here. So again, it's kind of continuing that same narrative here that, he's just done. He's given up. And we've all been in there. We've all been there at times when it's like you almost feel like dying. It's like
I feel like death would be the better choice.
Yeah, it's like kind of like curse the day that I was brought forth from the womb and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, well, let's see here. Do we have enough time? I was kind of surprised how quickly we actually went through that chapter. So let me see here. I'm going to see if...
Doug.
What happened? Yeah, go ahead.
This is why we should all be praying for one another as fellow believers, brothers and sisters. We don't know what a brother or sister may be going through at a given time, but if we just keep them in our prayers consistently, Yahuwah watch over so-and-so and so-and-so, and mean it. I think those prayers go a long way.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. We don't even know. Even if we don't know if our brother or sister is suffering from something, we should just generally pray for them and pray for their well-being, because sometimes we don't even know. Like you just said, we don't know. They could be going through something they're just uncomfortable with letting us know about. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. To a brother this morning, and he broke down and cried because of the trial he's going through. And we just never know. When we're going through something, our brothers and sisters are all going through something too. So it's just something to keep in mind.
Definitely, yes. I think that was very important to let all the viewers and listeners hear that, and to see that, we're all family here. We're all brothers and sisters in the Messiah. It's a big body that is made up of many members. So I just pray that my prayer today would be that, that if you feel led to join us, if you feel like our group would be a group you would like to fellowship with and you're looking for fellowship, please reach out to us. I'm going to make more of an effort, honestly, to give me and Sister Shoshana's emails out. And if any of our brothers and sisters feel led to give their contact information out, I'll give their contact information out. But I definitely want to reach out more to brothers and sisters watching our studies, and if they don't have fellowship, I would love to invite them in. And please like, share, and subscribe our videos, and if you feel led, share them with other believers that you feel like this would help them out, that this message was a baraka to you. Please share our videos and like and subscribe them. But more importantly, if you're looking for fellowship, just reach out to us. Put a comment on the video when it gets uploaded to YouTube, or, I'm going to put my emails on every video now, and Sister Shoshana, I'll have her email. So you guys just want to reach out to us, just message us. IMUS, comment on the video that if you're looking for fellowship and you would like to fellowship with us. But other than that, to our brothers and sisters out there, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining us today. And that's pretty much it. Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
No.